Starting with Sojong, you said you were talking about you spent that you maybe you said you spent some time abroad or no or anyways, you said this is the why I'm uh, when you were talking about why you were in this class. I would recommend saying this is why instead of not the why, or you could say this is the reason why. I think what happened was you started to say both.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the reason why,
Mhm.
or this is why I'm.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then next you said, we didn't costume any. Actually, we would have to change it up. We didn't have any costumes, or we didn't wear any costumes, or you can simply say, we didn't dress up.
Mhm.
Mhm. Next, you said, because of the same reason of her. Uh, I guess you were agreeing with
Mhm.
someone else. Because of the same reason as her. I guess you could say it like that, but it's still a little bit hard. So it would just be easier to just simplify a little bit. I agree with her, or I feel the same way, or uh, or I share the same view or the same opinion. These days, more and more local festivals are coming. Nowadays, do you know that expression? Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays, more local festivals are sprouting. Do you know sprouting?
Mhm.
Sprouting is kind of like growing or
Mhm.
popping up, right? Or you can say are popping up.
Mhm.
Bora?
Yeah.
The festival was kind of after I returned of Korea. The festival, I guess the festival was normally celebrated after I returned to Korea, or you can say they usually celebrate the festival. Uh, well, I returned to Korea before they normally celebrate the festival. I just got to kind of change it up a little bit. So I came back, or I left before they started celebrating the festival. And then I had to wear a kind of the dirty clothes. Was it like um, dirty or unwashed or extra clothes or
Extra.
extra?
Yeah,
Maybe like extra clothes. Yeah. I had to wear some extra clothes or yeah, maybe just extra clothes. I'm trying to think if there's an expression for that, because sometimes we have clothes that we wear when we're doing like housework or cleaning or any kind of like project. If you're painting or something, you don't wear like your nice work clothes, right? So usually mm, that's a little bit hard. Yeah, I guess just extra clothes or clothes I don't normally wear. Yeah. Old clothes, there we go. Yeah. They have really giant jars of beer. Was it a jar? Or was it like
Jar.
or was it a mug or a keg or an actual jar? Like
Mug.
a mug. Okay, so it's like a big mug maybe?
Yeah, like normally you drink with how do you call it? Is it mug when you drink the beer?
Yeah, usually it's a mug
Oh,
or
okay.
sometimes they call it a pint depending on the size.
pint,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But a mug.
Oh,
Yeah. That tomato is from the town, so they want to promote the selling marketing of that tomato. Uh, you said that tomato twice.
Okay.
So you could say that this town has this festival to promote their local produce or their local delicacy or something unique to them. So this town specializes in tomatoes, or this town is unique for growing tomatoes. This town is famous or well known for their tomato farms, anything like that, the tomato produce. So they want to have special events to promote their town, or they want to have special festivals to promote their produce or their town. And then Unji said outdoor they made Zombie Place when you were talking about you went to Lotte World, right? I think nowadays there's like a special term for that. We call it a zombie crawl. Crawl. Yeah. And it's just, or it could be like it wasn't a haunted house, was it? Or was it a maze? No, it was pretty much open and outside.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like a zombie crawl, I think is what they call it. And you said it's really funny and it has lesson. We were talking about when people dress up as famous political characters. Actually, it makes a statement. Yeah, it makes a statement, or they're making a statement, or there's a moral to it. Yeah. And that's it for today.